Hi, my name is Erin Perkins, and this is my Module 11 assignment for EDL 854 on gifts to students and staff. So when it comes to giving gifts to students, one time a school may want to give out gifts as incentives for fundraising. These gifts should really be given to only students who participate, which makes sense, purchased from those fundraising funds, and should keep the public opinion in mind. If your goal is to raise money for the school through this fundraiser, it's important that all the money being raised isn't being spent on giving out gifts. That defeats the purpose of the fundraiser itself. Other times a school may want to give out gifts to students would be for honor roll achievements or behavioral and character incentives, athletic achievements, those sorts of things. Based on what type of award is being given out might direct you more towards which type of funds you want to use and what money you want, where you want to pull your money from. Using parent groups or general funds would be probably more appropriate for things like honor roll, character building incentives, those sorts of things. Athletic funds and then even parent groups again would be best for those athletic achievements, winning state, certain individual achievements, those sorts of things. Again, bear public opinion in mind when you're purchasing gifts to show the best use of money. Things don't need to be elaborate. Keeping them appropriately nominal in value, and also age appropriate as well, depending on what it is that you're trying to get kids to buy into, what type of incentive that you're wanting to offer. When it comes to giving staff members gifts, this type of gift makes me think more of like a social dues that faculty may want to collect to be able to have celebrations for the staff. They are most effective when you've got a committee who's going to be in charge of the money, just to ensure that there's no favoritism involved, or being able to solidify what specific types of achievements that get celebrated and get recognized, so that's fair and equitable across the board. And there's some written procedures and guidelines, and those guidelines get reviewed every year by that committee. Sometimes it may be appropriate to set aside general funds to be able to use for classroom or teacher gifts. As always, public opinion should be kept in mind when spending this money, making sure that the needs of the school have been met first, that they're going to be gifts that can be used in the classroom, that again are not very expensive, and they're not cash or cash equivalent, because then if the money's being handed over to school personnel, then it's going to have to be included as an earnable wage, and get all that tax stuff involved, which kind of defeats the purpose if you're talking about a gift. At other times, lots of schools, communities are going to want to rally around a just cause when they see that there's someone in need. This is great for building community and for being supportive, especially when students or staff are coping with a significant illness, or any other hardship that may have happened, if a fire to a house, those sorts of things, just charitable causes that school communities may see a need for. The best course of action at these times is to get something like a PTO and other parent organizations involved, because any money that would come directly from the school is going to have, again, tax implication for both the givers and the receivers. But if you have some sort of outside organization who's generating the donations to a specific cause, it's a lot less tax complicated, which is more beneficial for the recipients of this money. So it's at these times where it's specifically helpful to have a good parent organization that is going to back school leadership, and will come up with some good options to help raise money to share with others. So thank you for your time. And that was my presentation on this module.